This is my empties and purchases for the month of April. I have my bin here. I have a good mixture of beauty items as well as makeup items. Then I'll show you everything that came into my collection in April. If that sounds fun to you, then stick around. Hi, I'm Andi. Welcome or welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. I'm going to start off with the one thing that does not count toward my beauty bank, and that is Huggies. These are wipes, baby wipes. I use them instead of makeup wipes for swatches and cleaning up around my eyes and things like that after I do my makeup. And the reason I use baby wipes instead of makeup wipes is because, first of all, there's more of them in a pack. Secondly, I have an abundance of them because my granddaughter is baby. And we buy wipes from Sam's. So I will usually take a pack out and put it up here in my room. So everything else does count toward my beauty bank. We have a couple of body care items. I have the Kenzie Life Beat Body Lotion. How do you go from 7 pairs of reading glasses in one room to 0? I can't find them because I put them on and I wear them downstairs. So I probably have 7 pairs downstairs. But anyway, this is the Kenzie Life Beat Body Lotion. What I did with my little deluxe samples, all of my minis that I had, is I put them in a basket in my bathroom so that when I get out of the shower, or if I need a scalp scrub, or if I need a shampoo, a conditioner, body lotion, whatever, it's right there. So I did like this. I thought it was nice. I know I got these in a box, a subscription box of some kind. This is the Shea Yaleen Coconut Melon Rich Shea Body Cream. I thought this was lovely as well. It was fine. I don't know that I would repurchase it because I don't even know if you can. But the most important thing is that I used them up and they're no longer in my collection. I have some hair care this month. This was in my thumbnail last month, and I realized after I did my thumbnail that this was used up in April, not in March. So I took it out. And so it was all front and center in my thumbnail, whatever. This is the Curls Blueberry Bliss Sculpting Mousse. I got this at Marshall's when Leanna and I went shopping in December. I got it for $7.99. I would not repurchase this, not even at $7.99. I thought it was fine. It was not enough. It was not strong enough. It made my curls very soft, which was nice, but soft curls for me do not last. Depending on how it feels, I only shampoo my hair once or twice a week. So I would not repurchase this. I have the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls Curl Envy Cream. Holy Grail. Holy Grail, love this. Will always repurchase this. I am using a different Marc Anthony curl cream right now because it was on sale on Amazon, so I wanted to try it. And I like this better, but it's nice. But we'll talk about that when it gets empty. But I did cut the end off, shove the lid all the way down, got everything out that I could get. I have a Ion Curl Solutions spray gel. I don't normally use a spray gel. I had bought this at some point. It was just hanging around. Like, you know what? I'm going to finish it. So I did. I finished it. A spray gel is not quite enough for my hair. It doesn't, I like a cast on my hair. I like my hair to be crunchy before I scrunch it out with oil. I want it to be a little crunchy. Those kind of curls for me stay. They stay 3 or 4 days. So yes, I would not repurchase this, but I do like the Ion brand, and I do like the Ion Curl Solutions brand. You get it at Sally's. And then I have a couple of deluxe samples. I have the Numa Scalp Therapy. This is a scalp scrub. I got this in a box or something, probably a Luxley box, because I did get a lot of hair care through that, and I thought it was nice. I thought it was really nice. I liked the scent of it. Would I repurchase? Probably not. Probably not, because it's probably expensive. And there are other scalp scrubs that I like that are not. Mainly the Pacifica Rosemary and Mint scalp scrub. Rosemary and Mint, I think, scalp scrub. And I have the Christoph Robin mask. This is a hydrating melting mask. I liked this a lot. I did get this in a box, or I might have got this in friend mail, and I think I might have got it from Cece in friend mail. But it's been a while and I can't remember. But I do really like this. This is a very expensive brand, would not repurchase, because there are other masks that are more affordable that I like just as much. So I just had a little intermission. My daughter called, I answered it, and then she came down to get, my daughter moved like right down the street. So she came down to get a couple of lamps that were in her room. So let's continue with my skincare. I have the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. Blue cap, my favorite. All-in-one waterproof, cleanses and removes makeup, even waterproof mascara. I do not use waterproof mascara, but I use 4 coats of mascara. So this does an amazing job of taking it all off. I used to have this auto-delivered on Amazon, and I was getting them faster than I was using them up. So I stopped the auto-delivery several months ago, and this was my last one. I am not happy that I'm going to be without it, but I did order one. It's going to be here probably tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. In the meantime, I will use my cleansing balm, and that'll be fine because my cleansing balm does take off all of my mascara. Here it is. It is my Holy Grail, always repurchase cleansing balm, Rocus, one step, all-in-one cleansing balm. If you've been with me any length of time, you're not surprised to see this because there it is, all empty. It comes with a little scoop. I have this auto-delivered on Amazon. Now, I did just pause my auto-delivery because they have it on sale right now. The price had gone up to $15.99, and I just heard a really weird noise. It had gone up to $15.99, and right now it is $12.79. I don't know when you see this if it still will be, but I always have it in the description box below, always. Under my Amazon favorites, I always have this in the description box. It does smell like lavender. If you don't like lavender, you won't like it. But I know lavender is a trigger, headache trigger for some people. But I love it. It is amazing. So I did pause my auto delivery because I bought 3 of them. So I don't need them to be coming every month when I will have 3 in backup because I'm working on one right now. I have the Fenty Pre-Show Glow. This is an exfoliator. This is Instant Retexturizing Treatment. This is amazing. I love this. I don't remember where I got this. I got it it comes in a little box with it looks like a sweatband, but it has a little bit more texture than that. You pour it on the little sweatband, and then you continuously scrub your face for like 2 minutes and then rinse it completely. Baby's butt. Your face is so soft. So freaking soft. Love it. This is the Ordinary Grand Active Retinoid 2%. This is my favorite retinoid. I have used retinols. I have used retinoids. This is my favorite. The retinol from the Ordinary, the other retinol, is in squalene, and it's oily, and I did not like that on my face. This is not oily. It's wonderful. I love it. But I have not repurchased it, and I probably will not, but that's because my evening skincare routine has completely changed. I do not use any serums, any retinol, anything on my face in the evening now. I use my essence mostly because I want to use it up, and right now I am using my Matrixyl because I want to use it up. I have not repurchased any of that. I have just been using tallow. Tallow. That's it on my face. And I don't want any negativity about it. You do you. Let me do me. This was a sample that was sent to me with my tallow, and it is an overnight mask. And what does it say? Repair and Restore Sample by Purely Tallow. And I used it all up. This little thing lasted me almost a month. Controversial, polarizing, maybe. But I am here to tell you the truth, always. And that is what I'm doing. My beauty empties for the month of April is $147.35. I am good with that. I am very happy with that because some of the things like the Pre-Show Glow, that's pretty much the only thing that was expensive, I think. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that was bougie. But I had no beauty purchases. No skincare, hair care, or body care purchases for the month of April. So that's a lot better than past months. Now it's time for my makeup empties. I do have one declutter. This is the L'Oreal Prime Lab 24-hour pore minimizer. This is 1% AHA, LHA, and BHA complex. Blurs pores, skin looks smoother over time. Well, I don't have the patience for that to be over time. This does nothing for my pores. This does not smooth them. This does not blur them. All it does is make my face feel like a grease pit. And I have dry skin. So unfortunately, I am decluttering this. And also, unfortunately, I bought it too long ago to return it. So that sucks. So I'm going to see if my daughter wants it. She wants to try it. All I know is it's not staying in my collection because I don't like it at all. I have the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. You guys know this is one of my favorites. Another one down. Actually, this was my last one. This one I got from my friend Michelle for my birthday last year. I think it was my birthday last year. And it is gone. I opened it finally and used it, and I love it. It's such a great primer. Such a great primer. Highly recommend. I have dry skin. This works very well for me. I don't know if you have oily skin, if it would work the same. Also, a little bit of advice. If you buy this, when you open it, use it. Otherwise, it will dry out, and then it's unusable when it dries out. But if you open it, use it. Like, use this as your only primer. The rest of the stuff is very exciting that I finished. I have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This was a mini, finished. Got this from Mary Catherine Loves Cats, and it is gone. And I'm kind of sad it's gone, but I do have this same bronzer in a face palette now. Anybody recognize these? These were in my Out the Door in 24 all year last year. And this was in my deck of panning almost all year, the year before, 2023. These are both ColourPop Lippy Sticks. This one is in the shade Best Intentions. And you can see it is gone. I dug out as much as I could. And this is in the shade Heavy Petal. You can see, dug that out. What I did with those, because I just wanted to get them used up, is I put them in here. You can see just a little bit around the corners. I put them in here and melted that down with a hairdryer and used it as a cream blush. There wasn't very much left of either one. Like, I'm not throwing them out. I'm digging them out and I'm using them. And they are gone. And I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited. The e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. Eye brightener. This was in the shade Light Medium, I think. All gone. Loved this. Will repurchase. I have a color corrector that I'm using right now that I like also. It is the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Concealer, and I have it in the pink, and it's doing a really good job of color correcting. But I will repurchase this at some point. I have the Huda Faux Filter Foundation. You guys, I finished a whole foundation. If you can see the windowing down here, I scraped as much out as I could possibly scrape. But you see in there, you can't see in there. You can't see in there, but you can see the windowing. The windowing right there, but it is gone, completely gone. I really loved this foundation. I bought this during Black Friday sale in 2023, the end of 2023, Black Friday. And so I got it for, I think, like $24. I loved it. Now this past year, in December, I bought the Easy Blur. So I'm hoping I like it as well. I also bought the shade, one shade darker in Chai. This was in Shortbread, and it was like that much too light. I use it as a mixer for other things I have that are too dark. It was perfect. I really loved this. I really did. And then finally for makeup empties, I have this. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus loose powder packaging, but that's not what was in here. I have reused this packaging so many times. You can see it's completely empty. I have reused this so many times because it holds so much, and I really like the sifter on it. It's just a regular sifter, but I had in here my e.l.f. Halo Glow Loose Powder in pink, and I had that mixed with my RCMA No Color Powder. Now, I still have a ton of the RCMA left, so that is not an empty, but my Halo Glow powder is an empty. And I can't find the packaging for the Halo Glow. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I accidentally threw it away. I went through the empties that I'm keeping like to the side so that I can show you at the end of the year or the beginning of next year. They're not anywhere around. I have a bin of packaging that I keep to reuse. It's not there either. I don't know where it is, but you'll have to trust me. I finished the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder, and stand by, I'll tell you when I bought that. I bought it February 3rd of 2023, so it wasn't terribly old, but I also didn't use it exclusively. Like, I would use it every once in a while. It was just a little too much glow for me. I felt like it did show my pores, so that's why I mixed it with the RCMA No Color Powder, and it was perfect. It had just enough of that blurring glowing that I loved the way it looked. So this is going to be used for something else. I'm not going to I'm going to give my RCMA No Color Powder a little break because I've been using it for quite a while. I had 2 containers. I finished the one a few months ago. The other one is like almost full. I just mixed enough of it in here so that the e.l.f. Halo Glow was not as glowy. So what I'll probably do is I will probably mix another glow powder that I have a few, and either my Maybelline Fit Me powder or my RCMA No Color Powder. I really want to give that a break for a while. Those were all of my makeup empties. The total of my makeup empties was $94.20. Add that to the $147.35 of my beauty empties, and that is $241.55 for April. Year to date, my makeup empties are $371.71. My beauty empties total is $843.94 for a total of, year to date, $1,215.65. So $1,215.65. So I am definitely on my way to my $3,000 goal. So now I'm going to show you my purchases for the month of April. I actually did really well this month comparatively to January, February, and March. But April was my birthday month, so I do also have gifts. I will have timestamps down below so that if you don't want to see my gifts, you don't have to see my gifts. But I am going to start with birthday gifts. Leanna, my best good friend Leanna, sent me a ton of nail polishes. Beautiful nail polishes from Cleona. She sent me 8, and then she also sent me a gift card for Mooncat. So I will show you, I really need my glasses. Maybe I don't. So I will show you the polishes that she gave me. I'll start with this one because this is what I'm wearing today. You see it, it's a little bit yellow, but it turns pink, it turns teal. It is beautiful, and this is the shade Luxe. We have the shade Hilt. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. This is Lineage. Green. I don't know what flips are in it because I try to guess what flips are in it and I'm wrong because I've worn 2 of these so far and I'm wrong. This one is called Cobblestone. And it's funny because it doesn't look at all what it looks like to me. It's a light green to me, like a lime green. Here's another green. This is Royal Pear, I believe. Yes, this is Royal Pear. This is Forge. I do have this eyeshadow, and it is beautiful. This is the shade Niello, and I'm seeing it as an electric blue, but you are not. And then finally, this is the other one that I've worn. This is called Flame Blown. And I thought this was going to be very purple, and it is. But when you have it in light, it's like a dark green. It was like a blue. It was a gold. It was freaking crazy. Wait a minute. I did wear another one. What's the other one that I wore? I think it was Niello I wore also, and it was just freaking beautiful. Freaking beautiful. So those are the stained glass collection. Those are 2 of the bundles from the stained glass collection that Leanna gave me. And then, like I said, she gave me a gift card for Mooncat. So this is what I received from Mooncat. I'm going to take them out of their boxes so that you can see them. Okay, they're all out of their boxes. This is the first time I've opened them. Like, I just opened the box that this came in last night. It came 2 days before, and I've been working all week, so I haven't had time. Work has been ridiculous, and so I haven't had time to open it. So this one is called Moonicorn, and it is a purple with a greenish, like teal reflect. Stun. This one is The Stolen Kiss. And when I'm looking at it, it's very purpley pink. Beautiful. This is called Full Scream Ahead. And after seeing like the pictures on the site, I had to get this. This is a very glowy, tealy blue number. And then this is Ghosts of Hecate. And to me, it looks just like a pearly white, but you're seeing like purple. And then lastly, this is more of a flaky, and it is called Foxfire. And you can see that that is a flaky polish, and I do love the flakies. Even though I'm not a glitter person, I like the flakies. So yes, very, very pretty. I think you're seeing them before I even showed Leanna, and she's the one that bought them for me. Okay, another birthday gift that came to me is the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. Oh, such a beautiful palette. This came from Mary Catherine Loves Cats, Laura the Bargain Hunter, and Cece from Panning for Goals. They went together and bought this for me. Yes, I have used it like 3 or 4 times already. It is such a beautiful palette. This is going to be probably worn out in the summer because these are very summer shades for me. Summer leaning fall. But yes, I have used this. I have to swatch this one right here for you because I'm looking at it and it's gold. It is very flippy. It has this orangey, this fiery orange flip to it. It's so pretty. But yes, I have worn that 3 times. I've worn it 3 times so far. And then I have another gift, which I think I showed last month, but just in case I didn't, I'm going to show it to you because it was an early, very early birthday gift. And it was from Ash from Makeup and Chaos, my friend Ash. And they gave me the Unearthly Dreamer Volume 1. I'm pretty sure I showed this, but that is what it looks like. And it is just beautiful. I've also used this like 3 times. Now I also got a gift card from my friend Michelle for my birthday for Devinah. We all know how much I love Devinah. So these we'll talk about in a minute because I actually purchased these in the month of April. But these are the shadows that I bought with my gift card. And I will tell you what those are. I'm not going to swatch them. I did just film my single shadow collection and I swatch everything in that video. And that comes out in a couple of days. After you're seeing this, a couple of days. So I'm going to show you what I actually bought with the gift card from Michelle. This is called Sybil. This is Skyla. Now when I look at this, it's fuchsia. Crystal Dusk. Mystic Frost. And when I look at this, it's purple. Calypso Shallows. It is kind of like a green, blue, teal shade to this purple that you're seeing, this dark blue purple shift. Zombie Reborn. I think it's Zombie something. It just says Zombie on the back, but on the site it said Zombie something. Now, when I look at it, it is a periwinkle blue, and you are seeing a teal. This is Thorn Shade. It is a green. And then finally we have Silent Blizzard. It has a gold, I see blue, like a blue-green. I see gold. You're seeing white. So stay tuned for my single shadow collection because I do swatch all of these. Now that was it for my birthday gifts, but I have some gifts that I got from a friend. And she gave me 3 blushes from Catrice. And these are the Air blushes. And I have Berry Breeze, Spice Space, and Cloud Wine. So those are all very pretty blushes. I have never tried those before. I have tried Catrice blushes and they're great, but I've never tried those. This is Lottie London Sun Kissed Bronzer in the shade Suncatcher. And that is what that looks like. That is a deep summer shade for me because it's so warm. And then I have 2 Urban Decay blushes. This is called Rapture, which that's a very Andi shade. And then this one is called Video, which is a great warm shade. It doesn't look like it will go orange, and I love that because a lot of neutral blushes go very orange on me. And then here is the Buxom Hot Toddy, and it is a eye and face palette. It has this eyeshadow quad and then a blush right here, and that blush is really pretty. I used it the other day. It's very, very pretty. Very neutrally pink. And I'm here for it. So those were just because. Those were not for a birthday. Those were just because. I did receive another gift card from my friend Tina, but I have not received those things yet. So when I get them, I will show them to you. Okay, Ulta had a sale. Ulta had a sale on MAC. And I have been wanting to try the MAC powder foundation. MAC Studio Fixed Powder Plus Foundation. I did not know, evidently I'm living under a rock, that it had been reformulated. I am not a powder foundation girly. But I've also seen people use this as a pressed powder. So I got the shade NW13, which is Neutral Warm 13. And I really need to use this soon because I need to be able to take it back. It does come up and there is a puff there, which I probably will not use the actual puff, but I am going to swatch it. That actually looks like it might be a good match for me. Of course, I'm matching it on my hand and not on my jawline, but that's because I have makeup on. And I really need to use this week so that I can return it if I need to. But I got this for, I think it was $29 something. The foundation retails for $39 and I got it for $29.50. So I really wanted to try it. I thought that was a great time to try it. And then I also bought the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powdered Foundation. I got the shade NW15. This is NW13. And this is the one that Ulta said for me to get. And this is what Ulta said for me to get. So we'll see. This is the Radiance Foundation. I'm hoping that is a good match. I'm also going to use that this week to make sure it is a good match and make sure I like it so that I can take it back if I need to. During the Sephora VIB sale, I only bought 2 things. I bought a replacement for my Sephora contour stick. This is in the shade Light. This is Fair to Light. This is the one that is almost like a gray. And yes, I'm already using it. I love this contour stick. The only issue I have with this is that I wish there was more product in here. It has 5.5 grams of product, and I just feel like it goes very quickly. And yes, I use it every day when I do makeup. So I might, instead of repurchasing this next time, I might look and see what other contour sticks are out there. I know that I really want to try the LYS. And there's another one that I can't think of. The Sephora brand things were 30% off. So that's why I got a replacement of my contour stick. And then I got the Smooth and Blur Primer. Diffuse the look of imperfections. So I have not yet tried this. I have not opened it yet. And so I'll see what I think about that. When I ordered the MAC, I also got this. This is the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. I'm not really a tinted moisturizer kind of girl. I like to cover my stuff. I like to cover my imperfections. But I am going to try it. I mean, it's just a deluxe sample, I think. Does it say? Light medium. So we'll see. And finally, my Devinah shadows. I purchased all of these. These, see these spots right here? I accidentally got acetone on the top when I was taking my nail polish off. Mad. But I did purchase all of these. Up here, I will show them to you one by one. She was having a 30% off sale, and I had to buy. I had to buy some things. I had to buy the ones that I have a list. I have this huge wish list on the Devinah site. I do have a code with Devinah. If you're interested, it will save you 15% on your order. The link is in the description box below, and the code is Andi15. Now, as I said, I paid for these myself. I've paid for almost all of my Devinah shadows on my own. I did get 2 collections in PR, but everything else, which is a lot, I've paid for myself. So this one is called Frostbane. And you're not seeing the beautiful purple that I'm seeing. Ice Kissed. It is a peachy pink. Sweet Slush, which is also a peachy shade. Bubble Fizz, which is kind of like a champagne. Storm Rider. Oh, so pretty. Kazookles. I bought it because it's purple and the name is funny. Altair. And Swudge. Wow, those look really similar, but when you're looking at them head on, oh no, I guess they don't. This looks like this, not in the camera. Like if I'm just looking at it, it looks like this. But when I'm looking at this, it looks like a light blue. I love the shifties, you guys. I can't. And then I have 2 other shades. I have Midnight Sun, which when I look at this, it is red. Red. You're seeing a very, very deep purple. And then this one has been sold out for so long. And so when it was in stock, I had to grab it. It's called Blood Moon. And you're seeing it as a red. I'm seeing it as a dark orange. But it is beautiful. Again, the reason I didn't swatch them is because I just got done swatching them for my singles video. So keep an eye out for that. I have other shades I purchased. Clarity was having a sale, you guys. Now, I did get some single shadows from Clarity and from Glaminatrix. So from Clarity, this is the shade Blush. This is the shade Of Course You Can. And when I'm looking at that, it is purple. Unicorn Moon Pie. This one is very messy. It's called Every Moment. It is an icy green. And then I have 2 that were given to me by Jen Beauty because she bought duplicates. And this is called Celestial. No, it's not. This one is called Kitten. So pretty. This one is called Celestial. And I'm only going to show it to you a little bit there because half of it's gone. I picked it up. I turned it upside down to see the name and it fell out on my palette. I was able to salvage about a little bit more than half of it, but it is so beautiful. So I got those 2 from Jen Beauty just because. So those were all of my purchases and things that came into my collection for the month of April. Remember, I do not count gifts, whether they're birthday gifts or gift cards or whatever. If it didn't cost me anything, I don't count it toward my beauty bank. So for the month of April, my total purchases was $165 even. If you remember last month, I believe they were over $300. And if you remember in February, I think they were over $400 in purchases. So I am slowly reining myself in. If an indie brand has a sale on singles, You better believe I'm going to buy some of them because I love them. They are beautiful. And of course, I didn't have any beauty purchases, so $165 for the month. I don't think that's too bad, especially being my birthday month, dang it. I have purchased a couple of things for myself for my birthday, but mainly my birthday gift to myself was my hair. I got color and highlights, so that makes me happy. I didn't want to buy makeup for myself, even though I ended up buying some makeup for myself. The MAC foundations were part of that, but I also bought some things that aren't here yet. So hopefully they'll be here by next month, and I'll show them to you in my May empties. Let me know down below what you finished this month or something you bought this month that you're really excited about. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.